Akash Inti, the real reflection of you. I've been doing a reasonable amount of meditating. I wouldn't say a lot because I'm sure there's a lot more people who are doing more meditating than me, but I would also say not a little because, well, I've been pretty consistent with it. And one of the things that I'll notice more and more, and this is something that a shaman, friend of mine, had pointed out to me. It's that sound of like white noise when one is in a quiet environment, and it's almost like a shh. It's very light in the background. As I quiet down right now and listen, I can hear it. And it's interesting because it's almost like that noise, that sound, that frequency, that vibration is the sound of emptiness, but it's also the sound of everything. It's in that nothing and everything moment that things can really happen. And that I can create. And I do create through my voice, through my facial expressions, through my communication. And so, I don't know, I just find this super, super interesting. I've been really resourceful recently, and becoming increasingly more so resourceful every single moment and every single day. Finding pockets of money that I completely forgot about. That was one thing I've always been good about, is like just putting these little acorns of money all over the place, to be able to harvest them when I need them. And that's what I'm doing exactly right now. Also resourceful in the sense of drawing upon my resources as it relates to people, whether it be my teachers, my friends, etc., as I need them and when I need them. And there's something to that, something to talking to people, to my friends, to my allies, and keeping in touch with them on a regular basis. And drawing upon them when necessary, because, in my opinion, a man is only as strong as his allies are when he needs to call upon them. I don't have much to say. I've been studying like a madman and working my best to stay steady every single day. Making it my routine and habits to check off certain activities throughout the day, including meditation, including yoga, including a yoga meal, including a gratitude journal, including writing my life in 5 years. And I'll find these moments of time where I'll be, for lack of a better word at the moment, bored. And it's funny to me because it's like, dude, how could you possibly be bored? You have so many things to either study, to go through, etc. And I noticed that sense of boredom, it's not me. It's not really me. It's like an avoidance or a rejection of whatever this moment is. And it's almost sacrilegious. In other words, it's almost like an insult to life. Because there's so many things that one could take interest in, one could find interesting. I could sit down at the floor for hours and just look at and wonder, how is the material of the carpet made? And why does it look like this? And so on and so forth. There's no reason for me to be bored, because there's so many things, there's so many opportunities around me to find interests. And why would I choose boredom over interest and intrigue? It's beyond me. And I found it in those moments of boredom, that's when trouble brews. In other words, that's when I begin, or that's when I began to use my mind for nefarious purposes, for purposes that don't benefit me and my highest self. So I'm noticing that more and more. I'm okay with it. And I'm noticing ways to kill the boredom, kill the idea of boredom, because boredom doesn't exist. Boredom doesn't exist when one operates from a frequency of love, intrigue, fascination, that childlike state. Boredom doesn't exist. Keep up, thrive, and stay sexy.